What we have here is this Hot Wheels Spoiler Series King Kuda. The paint is flaking off. The roof is corroded. I'm not sure if it was from acid or just time. The wheels are old and faded. The decals are faded and coming off. But we have a good body. Probably will need to do some sanding. The windshield looks pretty good, has a few scratches, so we should be able to buff it out. And we're going to polish the motor in the base and give it a few touch-ups and make it look brand new again with a new set of wheels and a fresh new set of decals. Not quite like what's here. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, we got the King Kuda taken apart. Got the interior here and the base here. The wheels are looking good on this car as well as the heavy Chevy that I just did. The tail light, grill, we'll detail out afterwards. We got to polish it. But the wheels look really good. I think these look better than the ones on the heavy Chevy. So we're going to save this for later. We'll use the what is that? A spider web or something in there. Anyway, we'll reuse these wheels because I think these wheels look fantastic, and I like to save the originals when I can. So we'll set that to the side, as well as the interior. We're going to pull the motor out. Oh, by the way, if you guys are looking for these motors here, you can get replacement ones for like $10 a piece. You can find this series at Walmart or Target. I think it's a Stars and Stripes set or something like that. The engines are exactly the same on top. The only difference is on the bottom, they have 2 posts instead of 1. So you might have to grind off one, drill a hole in it so it fits your car, put a screw in it. You're going to do that anyway, so problem solved. So we'll set the motor to the side, and we're going to stick this bad boy right in the stripper. Got some other projects going here. Alright. We'll let those soak for a few hours. Let the citrus strip do its job. On to the next one. Okay, we got our King Kuda back from the paint shop. All nice and red. I think it looks gorgeous. I think it's the first time I've ever painted one red. I've painted one orange and black before, but never red. Now we've got some decals from the Redline shop that look like this. And they're peel and stick. And you have to be very precise because they go back here like that. And then the number goes on the door. If you mess it up, it might mess up the decal. So we have to be extra careful not to mess it up. Okay, we got the decal here. We need to make sure we get it put on there right. And the thin line goes towards the front. And it rides along this back edge of this car right here. You have to be careful you get it in the right place so your decal might not be long enough to go all the way over to the other side. Then it goes right along the back of the fin. Like that. Make sure you lay it down. It's actually longer than I thought it was going to be. And we got plenty on this side. Plenty across the top. Then we will bring it down the side of the car. Like that. And we're going to tuck that extra right up under here. Nobody will ever see it. Only you and me will know it's there. Just like that. Actually, that looks like it's upside down. It goes on this side. Who knew a 3 could go either way? Is it a 3 or is it an E? Or is it E3? And since these are peel and stick, we don't have to clear coat afterwards. Some people do, but I think it can cause the decal to peel and look awful. Microset does not help in this case. Get an idea where we got that one at? I think I got that one too far forward. Like that? Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Okay, we've got all our parts here. We have our interior with the freshly dipped windshield. Looks brand new. Our base, wire wheeled and polished a little bit. Still looks a little rough. If you remember, this car had some corrosion on it, so the base still looks like it has some corrosion along the front there. I've wire wheeled it and polished it like 3 times, and that's come back every time. We're not going to swap the wheels. I think these wheels look pretty good, and they're originals, so we're going to leave them on there for now. And here's our body, looking spectacular, and here's our engine, also wire wheel. So first thing we're going to do is put the engine in. I'm going to put the screw in the base of it. Right there where the old post came through on the motor. We just drilled it out and we'll put a screw in there. Once you get the screw in, make sure it's straight. That looks nice. The windshield on this car snaps into the back of the interior like that, and there's a little groove in the front right there where it slips in, and you just slip it over the back post like so. And then we take the base and we detailed the front and the back tail lights, front grille and the back tail lights, and it doesn't seem to fit snug. There it goes, sticking a little bit. I'm going to stick that on there like I told you before. Make sure your hands are clean and your paint is cured, because if you don't, you're going to leave an impression in your car's paint job. Okay. Hopefully I got the right screw here. The front has to be shorter than the back, because you don't want to go through into the engine compartment. There's a hair there, it won't come off. Alright, and then the back. My screws are a little longer than normal because sometimes you just need longer screws. Put this one in, tighten up the base. Okay. We're going to clean it up and get it on the rotisserie. Alright, here she is, the 1970 Hot Wheels Spoiler Series King Kuda in red with a white stripe, the number 3, and a piece of tape holding her to the pedestal. She turned out fantastic. I really love the way this car looks. Red is one of my favorite colors on a car, black being the other. The windshield was almost mint. I didn't even have to change it. Now this car had a lot of corrosion on the top. You can see some body lines in there. I didn't take them off. I left them original. Mainly corrosion was over on this side right here, and if you look really hard you see some discoloring. Toning is going to happen when you get down to the Zamac, and there was some on the back window right there. So for what it is, I think it turned out fantastic, and I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for future notifications of great videos like this one. And don't forget to check my links in the description below.